Alright, hello everybody, this is Tim from Mainly Muscle Cars along with Cameraman Ken, and today we're looking at your grandpa's Bronco type of deal. This is a 75 Bronco, a very stock one, reportedly about 98,000 miles on the odometer. When we got it, it was dusty, but had lived a nice life in a garage in eastern Washington. Underneath the hood, still the factory stampings and decals and date tags are all very visible. Just a really neat little piece of history right here. Now, when it came in, there was a couple small scratches and bumps. We actually sent this over to Mosslanders, which is a very well-known restoration shop. They did some touch-ups in it and really kind of just brought this thing around. I mean, it's kind of a, you don't want to call it a restoration as much as it's kind of very period. And this thing looks probably very similar to what it looked like in about 1977. Just a really nice rig. It's got that factory rubber floor mat in it that's in excellent condition. It has factory seat upholstery in it that looks great. Just everything on it, it's a nice tight little rig. It's very solid on it. There was just a couple pinholes in the floors, very small. In fact, you'd have to look very close to see them. I mean, they're very minor. There was one small patch down the engine compartment, which is very typical that they would have rust. I mean, this was just a small patch, and most of the time there's significant rust. But this is a very solid little rig. Now, the hubcaps on it, we've kind of gone back and forth with a couple experts, and they say no, they never came with the style. But it's a factory Ford hubcap, available in 1975, but I believe it actually came on an F-150, or an F-100 actually. So I don't know if somebody added these because they are very much like a Magnum 500, and with this grabber orange color, it's kind of a neat look that it has. But a nice little Bronco. Somebody added a hitch to the back. It's just, so if you can tow something small, like a little, 12-foot boat or something like that, it would be fine. But I wouldn't go pulling your travel trailer with it. But all the lights are on there. They work nicely. All the systems work nice. This one was a factory radio delete rig, but now it has a CD player. But they actually put it in a console in the center, so they didn't have to take a Sawzall to the dash. But it's got BF Goodrich all-terrain tires, so nothing aggressive. But if you buy this and you want to drive it in the winter, you want to make sure that you're not going to slide a Classic into a ditch. These are excellent all-season tires. You can take them off in the wet and in the ice, and they actually do real well. But take a look at how well the panels line up on this. It's pretty rare to find a Bronco that lines up this nice that hasn't been seriously restored. But just a neat little Bronco. But we'll jump inside and show you what it looks like in there. Okay, upholstery-wise, it has that factory woven setup on the seats. They feel good. They're still nice and soft. Still has that rare factory white floor mat. You can tell it's got the Bronco up front. And there's some wear spots. I mean, this is a 100,000 mile rig. Actually, 97,469 as of this video. So, you will see some wear, and if you didn't see some wear, then you would actually know that it was a bogus deal. But some just nice little patina. It has nice Bronco floor mats in there. And underneath the floor mat, actually, I'll go ahead and pull this one up because it's that impressive. But you can see that factory mat is still good. So, just a really neat little truck. Now, somebody did add a CD player, and it's inside this tough box, and it's a lockable unit. So basically, you can just pull it up, and there you go. Nice little Pioneer unit. But jump out of the rig, you can close this, and then lock it up so it's nice and secure. Now, this one's pretty neat. It still has the 3 on the tree, which is actually a good little setup. Emergency brake works. Everything works nice in this. Steering is nice and tight. Actually, the shifter feels like it works really good too. A lot of these old 3 on the trees were pretty bad. They wear out so much. This one here doesn't feel like it has a million miles on it. And the shift actually is nice and crisp. Clutch works nice. And from what we know, this is the original clutch. Feels good and strong. Now this one is also manual drum brakes. but you hit the brakes and you stop nice and straight. But driving this, it actually tracks really nicely down the road, and there's not a lot of rattles inside the car. So really good rig. We've been going through a lot of Broncos, and pretty much all of them are cut and lifted or modified to some extent. So it's really rare to find just a stock Bronco like this. If you have any questions on this one, please give us a call. Our number is 360-863-2241. Or you can visit us on the website at mainlymusclecars.com. We've been going through a lot of Broncos lately, so you know, if you're not looking for a stock rig for some reason, take a look. We've got a lot of nice lifted rigs, and everything from, you know, we'll get some fuel injected and some overdrives and some manuals and automatics. So keep it on the website. We'll see more. Thanks.